Now we've created a new shapefile called Farmers Fields that will contain information about these agricultural areas. The new shapefile is completely blank. It has no features. It has only the default FID, ID, and shape fields. So let's add two more fields. We want to know who owns this land, and we want to know the area of the land. So here under Table Options, this drop-down menu allows you to add a field. And I should note right now that this only works if you are not in an editing session. If you've started editing, and we'll see how to do that momentarily, you will not be able to add a new field. So we want to have owner name. That might be a little too long for it. It has a limit of, I think, 13 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we're fine. And the type is going to be text. These short, long, integers, float, and double, these are all number formats. We also have a date format we can use, but we want text. And it allows us to select. If we have people with very long names, we could have more, but 50 characters. So that'll be plenty for us. So we have owner name now. That's our new field. And we'll add in one more new field. Table options, add field. We're going to make this one a double, and that's a number format with a lot of decimals allowed. An integer is not going to allow decimals. So let's have acres type double. And just to see what we mean, let's create another field that's short integer acres. And it says no, you can't have two the same. Acres 1, I actually want to call that short. Acres short. So we can remember what we're doing. And see, it's too long, so it's got to be acres short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess the limit is 10. Okay? So now we need to go into an editing session and create our new features. So we can get to this one of two ways. If we have the editor toolbar, we can say editor, start editing. Or we can right click on a layer that we want to edit and say edit features, start editing. And that will open up the create features tab. If you lose track of this, you can go editor, editing windows, create features. So you have to first click on Farmers Fields. If that's not turned on, it won't show up in this window. So make sure that box is checked if you want to work on it. Then you have to select it by clicking once, and we're going to create a polygon. With that done, to begin sketching out the polygon, a single click. Every click after that is going to create a new vertex. The polygon is going to be defined by connecting all of these dots. Now when you want to finish your sketch, double click on your last vertex. And there it is. So now to edit the attributes of this new polygon, right click, open attribute table. And now we can type in the owner's name, click once. See how that's bolded around there. We can now type in Farmer John. And now we don't type in acres. We have to calculate that using the power of GIS. So right click on acres, calculate geometry. The property is area. We can also get the perimeter and the coordinates of the centroid, which is the center of that feature. We're going to use the coordinate system of the data source, and the units are going to be acres. And you want to make sure it's not airs, that's a different unit, acres. Okay, so 18.249721. Let's do this again with our field that we created with the type short integer. Right click, calculate geometry, units, acres, area, coordinate system, good. 18. So an integer being a whole number, it only allows you to have the 18, no decimals.